Shalom, shalom. This is the brother Amawan Rakar, and I'm bringing you a lesson in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Bahashem Rakar HaKadosh. Double honors goes out to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. So I wanted to do this quick lesson, just a quick one, because we done a little sit down today on a Sunday. And we was discussing certain things afterwards, just convening, being brotherly and whatnot. And we was talking about certain things that we see regarding, I don't want to go into the video because it's a bit it's something I just don't want to bring out right now in this lesson because it's a YouTube thing. But it's basically when you see the actions of these Edomites put on film now and put on videos on YouTube, what's happening now is in the comment sections you start to realize that the world, especially our people, are starting to wake up and realize who these people are, right? And the reason why I say that is because we was discussing the terminologies, the names that they use for them now. They call them wicked, they call them devils, right? Or the wicked, or the lineage of evil is another one I've heard quite often. So what am I saying? I'm saying that this word is getting out, man. And there was a time where we'd bring out the scriptures regarding Esau, how we know who Esau is and how we know who Jacob is. And let me read it. Instead of talking, I'll just read it. So this is Genesis chapter 25. I'll start from 19. And these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begat Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padanaram, the sister to Laban, the Syrian. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah his wife conceived, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. So it's talking about the future. That's a future prophecy. And it's going to explain it, kind of. It says, And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first, which is the eldest, came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she birthed him. That was prophetic, right? Because that's where we're going to take control, man. All right, there's going to be a transfer of power. So this is how we used to. How do I say? This is how we used to. Or it was one of the ways in describing how we know who Esau is. But now people don't need to know. They don't need to know his description, right? Physical description. They know him by his actions. All right. Even we used to read verse 27. It says, And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. And so we'd use that because quite generally the percentage of Edomites who love going out hunting and in the woods and all that stuff is very high in comparison to Jake. Jake just likes to relax at home in the comfort with the home comforts, man. But like I said, now we see, now the actions are they've always been open, but now people are really realizing through their actions who the wicked are. Alright? So people are, actually let me get Let me go to chapter 27 as well, just to make that point even further. Because, bring it all together and whatnot. So, Rebecca's trying to get Jacob to supplant Esau for the blessing. And I'm not going to read it all, but I'm going to get to the point. So she wants him to go in there, get the blessing before he dies. And verse 11 says, and Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. He came out hairy, right? That's lucky. He didn't come out hairy, but he came out red all over, and he grew to be a hairy man. I don't want to go off. So that red is an indication of who Esau is, and the hairy, because they're hairy individuals, man. Let's just face it. It's facts, man. They're the ones that have their hair, thick hair on their arms, hair coming out the tops of their t-shirt, hair on their back. You know what I mean? They're beasts, man. These Edomites. So anyway, getting to the point, those were the ways we used to, or those were the ways that sometimes you describe in the early days who Esau and Jacob was, for that separation, and people would understand it, right? But now, like I said, the actions of Edomites is really what's showing the world who the wicked is, man. And let's get Job 9:24 real quick. So Job 9:24. What am I doing? I've already got it here. Fool. Anyway, Job 9:24 says, what? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So that is to question yourself and say, well, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Who's in control of the earth, man? Who runs everything? Who makes all the rules and regulations? Who polices the earth? And it's Esau and the Edomites, man. Edom, other one, right? Edom means red, because that's why he was called Esau, man, or Ashashua in the Hebrew, man. Right? His blood showed forth through his skin, which makes him look red, or at least, when they blush, most of the times they're different shades of red. I would say that. So now we know from their actions, forgetting what they look like, but it's their actions that speak louder, right? The things that they do. Let's get Psalms 49. So the people, our people now, and other people, the heathens, are starting to realize that they are the wicked, man. That all the pretense of being these good people on earth that only want to do good, the movies, they always want to be the heroes in the movies, man. Right? Putting stereotypes on our people to make us look like we're the wicked, man, ones. Psalms 49 and 11 says what? It says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. So that's another indication. Who went around and, but this country that I live in, England, is part of the United Kingdom, man. This kingdom went around the earth, as small as it is, controlling Asia, parts of Africa, went over to the Americas, went over to North America, as it wasn't called that at the time. But they've been everywhere, taking over everything, and named these places after their own selves, man. Right? So yeah, we have another indication of who the wicked is. It's that you can't deny it. This can't be denied anymore. Right? We know who they are. Right? We know who they are. And that shows you the perfection of the Most High Yahweh Shem Shah, because just to make it so plain at the right time for people to realise. So now you got, like I said, you got people calling them out, man. I watched something the other day, I can't remember what it was, but an Edomite in the comment section saying no one is inherently wicked. Well, that's wrong. Right, that's wrong. And we can get scripture on that as well. Let's just read this though. Second, I want the next. Right. Psalms 55 and 21, it says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Because this man is an oath breaker, he's a liar. It's like, I need to get my cat out of here just for a minute, unless he starts to chill. It's chilling. Right. So, they're truce breakers, man. They're liars. They say one thing, they smile in your face, but they're plotting. Well, they're shaking your hand, and behind their back they got a dagger waiting to stab you with it, man. That's them. All the times that they've lied about, what example can we bring? The whole 9/11 thing. Weapons of mass destruction, that was a big lie in order for them to go and just take over somewhere else, man. Slick talkers, man. What's another word for them? Another name. There's a name I'm trying to think of it, can't remember, but anyway, you get the point. They can't be trusted, man. The scripture says never trust thine enemy, man. In fact, we can get that in a minute. But yeah, where was I now? Yeah. So let's go to, is it Malachi I want? Let's have a look. Right, so Malachi 1:1, it says, the burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. It says, I have loved you. It's like a minute, this cat here. Your timing is poor, boy. Right. I'll let him in and then I'm done. Right. Like, where was I? So yeah, the burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? What was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith the Lord. Yet I loved Jacob. It says, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. They're the only ones getting called the wicked, man. No one's calling the Elamites that, or the Ishmaelites, right? Or the Moabites, or the Ammonites, or whoever else you want. No one's saying that about them. They're saying that about the so-called white man. Because it's evident in his actions what he is. Right? And it goes back to Jacob and Esau. So that furthermore proves who's the number one target of the so-called white man. It's us, man. So-called blacks, Latinos and Native Americans. Right, who are the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. You know, so yeah, now they're being exposed. They're being exposed as lying politicians. Those Amalekites who are the chief house of them are being exposed for their actions out there, in Gaza and all of that. They're peace officers putting our people to death every day in Babylon. Right, they're the ones that are poisoning the earth. Alright, they're the ones that are poisoning your food and the air. Because they want to be in everything, man. They're prideful. Let's get let's go to Revelation. Salakia. Revelation 12 and 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. Yeah, he's the only one always putting the heat on us, trying to make us out to look what's happening in Hollywood right now, man. No, I'm not saying that the likes of P. Diddy and all these R. Kellys and all this aren't doing wicked shit, but at the end of the day, they're doing this under the leadership and the guidance of these Amalekites and these Edomites, because they're the ones that own these record companies and these labels and these movie companies, production companies and all of that. They're the ones that are in control of all of that. So for them to bend the knee in order to get where they want to get, they have to go through them anyway, man. Right? But here they are trying to put Jake in the spotlight for this sort of stuff, but they're in control, man. They spent a lot of time putting us in the limelight, making us look bad, especially with that hip hop music and all of that. Even not just that, we were talking about the rap music all the time, but R&B is just as bad. What they ever talk about is committing adultery, man. He's our accuser, man. He's the one that's painted this picture for the whole rest of the world to hate us. They don't even understand why they hate us. You got people darker than us that hate us and call us all sorts of names and call us black, but they're darker than us, man. So it shows you it's not even about colour, man. This is a spiritual thing. I always mention Psalms 83. It tells you the culprits, who are against us, man. So yeah, man, they're known. They're well known now, man. And I think the whole entire world is waiting for their downfall, man. And let's get one of the older indications as to why we would have pointed out who they are, man. Through knowledge, through historical knowledge. Let's go to Jeremiah. Will go. Let's see, and I'm going to start at 9. It's talking about, well, I'll start at 7. It says, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Turn ye As like a flea ye turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of the downfall. I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough. They don't know when to stop taking, man. Right? It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. So the reason why that they're being known now as the wicked is the Lord is exposing them, man. Right? And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. You know? Jumping down, it says, thy terribleness, just verse 16, thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. So when you go back to the history, you know, they used to live in the caves, man, back in Europe and all of that. It's our people that got them out and then cleaned them up, man. And that's historical facts, man. There's tapestries and paintings on that, and writings. Right? It says, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. So yeah, they're going down, man. Also, all this exposure that's happening now, it's just bringing about the end of them. And so people are waking up to you, so people know who you are. You know, you think these heathen nations are love them? They don't, man. They're playing the game. You know, they're playing the game because they have gotten, you know, wealth through dealing with this man. You know, these other nations can go different places and you know, start up businesses and thrive and enjoy life in, you know, these European, or let's just say these Western countries, like European countries, and England is included in that, and America, man, but aka Babylon, right? They can thrive. We can't do that. You know? So yeah, man, it's all spiritual. The Lord is exposing them. These other, like I said, these other countries, these other nations, they as much as they, you know, can get by and get rich off dealing with them, man, they despise them, man. Alright, they despise them. Alright, so yeah, that's it, man. It's just a quick one. I need to charge this computer of mine. So yeah, all praise and honour brought to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. You know. And this devil, Revelation 12, man, this devil's going to start coming down because he's getting really exposed now, man. He's going to have to start stepping up the game. People already know what he's about. They don't trust anything they say anymore. Alright, so with that, I'll give all praises once again to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Double honours to the apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, man. Shalom.